Tuesday morning. I'm at work, halfway through my second coffee, when my phone buzzes. It's my buddy Chris. Chris, bro, did you and Sienna break up? Me, no? Why? Chris, check your messages. A link. TikTok. I click. Sienna's in our apartment. Barefoot, tossing men's shirts into a box, draping a blanket over my gaming setup, sprawling across our bed with a glass of wine. The caption? POV. You're finally single and your whole apartment is yours. 38 million views. The comments are a parade of strangers cheering her on. Yes, queen, single era incoming. His loss. Your place is gorgeous. I leave work early, heart pounding. When I walk in, she's editing at the coffee table, ring light blazing. Want to explain the TikTok? Without looking up, oh my God, calm down. It's just content. Single girl videos get way more engagement. You told 85,000 people we broke up. It's a character, babe. We're still together. Don't be so sensitive. I glance into the bedroom, our bedroom, and realize she's already staged it for her single aesthetic. My stuff is shoved into closet. How long have you been planning this? Got the idea this morning. Lie. Here's the thing. I'm not insecure. I'm practical. If she wanted to be single for content, I could help make that content real. That night, while she's live streaming her single girl morning routine, I email my landlord. My lease allows sublets. I've been a perfect tenant. The first domino is tipped. By Wednesday morning, my plan was in motion. Overnight, Sienna had posted another video. Day 2 of decorating my space how I want. This one featured taking down my framed artwork and replacing it with those cheap black and white quote prints. Good vibes only. She believed she could, so she did. View count? 5.8 million. While she's narrating her single girl transformation, I'm in the bedroom, quietly snapping photos. Not for content, but for my sublet listing. Fully furnished, prime location, 3-month minimum, background check required. The responses hit my inbox before I'd even finished my coffee. By noon, I'd scheduled the first apartment tours. Meanwhile, Sienna was doubling down. Her third video that week? Get Ready With Me, Single Girl Edition. She filmed herself at my bathroom counter, covering my electric razor with a makeup bag and cheerfully telling her followers, finally don't have to share counter space. That's when I made my own small but deadly move. I changed my Facebook relationship status to single. No caption, no explanation. Just a quiet announcement. Within an hour, my phone lit up like a Christmas tree. Messages from mutual friends, co-workers, even my cousin in Ohio. Wait, what happened? Did you guys split? She didn't say anything. Exactly. By evening, Sienna's influencer friends had started noticing. Comments popped up under her videos. Girl, is this for real? If it's just content, why'd Nolan change his status? She hadn't seen them yet. Too busy filming an apartment tour. Let her enjoy it. In less than a week, she'd find out her single girl dream space was about to get a whole lot more authentic. Thursday afternoon, my first potential tenant showed up, a tall, quiet guy named Marcus who worked nights at a nearby hospital. Perfect. He barely talked. Didn't care about decor, and said he'd pay 3 months up front. We shook hands in the kitchen. Sienna was in the living room, filming a haul video for things every single girl needs. Her ring light bathed the room in soft pink, her voice sugary sweet. And this candle smells like freedom. Marcus glanced at her, then at me. I smiled. She's an influencer. He nodded like he'd seen worse on the night shift. After he left, I opened my phone. Sienna's latest video had the comments section in chaos. People were screen recording my Facebook status, tagging her, demanding answers. Her jaw tightened as she scrolled. Did you seriously change your status? Why? Does it hurt your brand? This isn't funny, Nolan. People actually think we broke up. I raised an eyebrow. And whose fault would that be? She went quiet, then snapped. You don't get it. Engagement is everything. If my followers believe I'm single, I can land bigger sponsorships. This is business. I step closer. Then let's keep it real for them. That night, I posted an Instagram story, just a simple shot of my half-packed suitcase with the caption, "New chapter." No tags, no drama. The reaction was nuclear. Mutual friends started DMing her. Her comment sections turned sour. So it was real. Kinda shady to milk a breakup for content. Girl, this is messy. By Friday morning, the landlord had approved Marcus. The lease transfer papers were sitting on the counter. Sienna noticed them during breakfast. Her spoon clinked against her cereal bowl. "What's this?" I didn't answer right away. Just sipped my coffee, letting the silence do the heavy lifting. Her eyes darted from the papers to my suitcase. "You're not serious." "Oh, I was." And for the first time all week, she looked scared. By Friday evening, the pressure was boiling over. Sienna was pacing the living room, her phone glued to her hand, refreshing her follower count. She'd lost nearly 8,000 since the morning. Brands had started pulling out of pending deals. Quietly, but noticeably, "Nolan," she said, voice sharp, "you're ruining my career." I didn't look up from my laptop. "You ruined our relationship first." "That's not fair." "No." I closed the laptop and faced her. "You've turned my home into your little reality show. You've filmed over my stuff, my life, without asking. And now that the audience thinks it's real, suddenly it's my fault." She went pale, then angry. "You could have just asked me to stop." "I did. You turned it into content." Her hand trembled as she grabbed her phone. "I can fix this. I'll go live. I'll tell them it was a misunderstanding." "That's the thing, Sienna. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was you choosing strangers' attention over the person you live with." She froze, eyes darting to the lease papers on the counter. "You're really leaving?" I picked them up, slid them into my bag. "No, Sienna, you are." For the first time, she didn't have a comeback, but her fingers twitched toward her phone. Instinct. She started recording. "Guys," she began, fake smile plastered on. "So, I guess I should tell you what's been happening." I reached over, pressed the stop button, and set the phone face down on the table. "Not this time." Her breathing quickened. "You can't just cut me off from my audience." "I'm not cutting you off," I said, stepping toward the door. "I'm just giving them the truth they've been asking for." I left, suitcase in hand, while she stood there in the pink glow of her ring light, silent for once. I moved into a small studio the next day. It smelled faintly of old paint and coffee from the cafe downstairs, but it was quiet. No ring lights, no content voice, no strangers in the comments section judging my breakfast choices. For the first time in months, I could hear myself think. I didn't post anything for 2 days. Just lived. Went for runs. Cooked. Slept without headphones to block out late-night live streams. Then, on Monday morning, my phone buzzed with a flood of notifications. Someone had leaked our text messages. Screenshots of me asking her to stop filming in the apartment, her brushing it off, and finally, the lease transfer papers with her name on them. It wasn't me. Her followers, the same ones who once adored her, were now turning. "So he asked you nicely, and you still ignored him? This is actually sad, not cute. Girl, you played yourself." Her live stream that night was different. No bubbly intro. No neon background. Just her, in a dimly lit room, voice quieter than I'd ever heard. "I lost someone I thought would always be in my life," she said, eyes glistening. "And I did it to myself." I watched for maybe a minute before closing the app. It wasn't anger anymore. Just done. That week, Marcus moved into my old place. A mutual friend told me Sienna's moved back in with her sister, and the brand deals have slowed to a trickle. I don't know if she learned anything, but I did. Sometimes the most freeing thing you can do is walk away before the world convinces you to stay. This story left me speechless. What would you do if this happened to you? Broken heart. Backhand index pointing down, share your thoughts in the comments.